thin if you take note. So, all right. And over here, I lived in New York City for a little while, and I was looking for something neat to wear to work, and I found this homage to the the Heuer Monaco series watch. And to be honest, this was a pretty big disappointment. Exhibition case back, but it's bottom of the line automatic Chinese movement. Now, I will say it has functioned very well and has always run when I wind it. These two pushers really control the day of the week and the date, but these are not very easy to use as far as looking at it at a glance and knowing what the day is. I think it's just more of an appearance thing, but at least the buttons do something, which is pretty cool considering it was less than $40. Over here is another watch I can't find any information on. This is a quartz, French made. This has a neat and tied complication set, date at 12 under the tuning fork logo, and legitimate moon phase. Decent quality band, solid links. And coolest thing about this one, rotating bezel, 120 clicks. Very nice. Great feedback on that. Also, when I was living up north, I went into the Swatch Boutique at the Square and bought me a System 51 automatic. And this has the same base movement as that Tissot that I showed earlier, but the rotor is kind of neat because it's like a little sun disk that spins. Now, this can never be serviced, so whenever it stops running, it's just going to be a decoration. But it's got the little bit higher quality neoprene band than the cheap plastic bands on a lot of the quartz swatches in this series. So, definitely a cool watch. I've enjoyed wearing that quite a bit. And at one point, I thought it'd be neat to have a wood watch in the collection. And this one was made in Canada using a Japanese Miyota movement. It's made out of saddle wood. Has a pretty decent quality clasp. Even the back cover's wood. And it's got a date complication. The Cyclops magnifier is not very nice. But the Roman numerals at 12, 6, and 9 are pretty nice. And it's got these faux diamonds for the indicators between them. Decent looking little watch. I've enjoyed wearing that as well. And for the only Invicta in this box, and I think it's probably one of the best ones they ever made, it's an homage to a Daytona, and it's got screw out pushers, screw out crown, which is really, really, really interesting for this type of watch. So, start your chronograph, and then resets perfectly. Had to change the battery a couple of times, but it's got a true mother of pearl dial. This was one of their limited editions with rose gold plating. Very neat watch. I changed the strap to a higher quality Stuhler, and been very happy with it, and I wear this watch occasionally. And the last modern watch to show that's in this particular watch box is this Raymond Weil of Geneva, and screw down crown, ready for 200 meters. And it's a Nabucco, I believe that's the name of it. And my buddy who gave it to me, his wrist is like 6 inches and mine's 7.5. So he didn't have the links. So I bought this super comfortable mesh bracelet with an adjustable deploying clasp. And you can see the extremely high quality back of it. So that's a very nice watch. It wears well. It's got some wear in the AR coating on the front. I don't know why they would have put it on the front. But overall, a great looking watch. And for the price of free, you can't really complain. So I'll put this drawer back down here. And when I'm wearing one of these, I like to have something to put back in the box. So either it's this Bulova automatic Miyota, kind of a field watch style, and a nice wearing watch, good looking. I traded a couple of vintage stopwatches for it. Not sure I came out on top, but who cares? It's pretty neat. And another one that can go in there if I am feeling brave and want to pull a Schwarzkopf with a couple of nice looking watches. This is sentimental. My mother gave it to me as a present when I lived up north and I came back down to visit. We had a pug for 15.5 years. It was fawn. We have a black one now, so I'm going to have to find one of these with a black pug. But you can see the pug just spins. It's the seconds. Hour hand is just a short gold one, and the minute hand has the red bone, which is kind of neat. Not a very quality watch. The band was garbage, so I put a very high quality Stuhler band on it. Genuine leather. Just a very nice wearing watch. Certainly can't complain. So, going back up here, some personal favorites, and ironically, this you can get these for between $89 and $189, depending on whether you want to wait for it to come from China or a supplier from the U.S. But this is the 42mm updated version. The other one was far too big, had to be sent back. And this is probably the best watch Long Island Watches has ever released. And I say that because the super comfortable beads of rice bracelet. You got a Long Island engraved on the screw-off back cover. It's got a Seiko NH35 movement. The date complication's been removed. It's just an overall gorgeous watch. I love this one. And I would consider it a perfect sofa diver, like most of us. We're not actually going to take these out diving. And second favorite in the box, and I'll kind of leave it at that, is the more recent edition of the ceramic bezel 2017 Tag Heuer AquaRacer Caliber 5. I just really like this watch. Everything about it is just feels quality. And it was also a gift. I didn't buy a lot of these watches, but trades and gifts, and one of my buddies upgrading, so he kind of hooks me up every time he opens up a spot in his watch box for something like a Rolex or a newer Tag Heuer or something like that. But anyway, I apologize if I butchered any names on these brands of watches. Being in Alabama, I generally am not exposed to a very cultured way of accentuating accents. So I appreciate you watching, And hopefully I can refine the technique to do these state of the collection videos. And I'll redo this one once I get my feet wet in this type of thing. So I really appreciate you watching. Have a nice evening and keep on watching.